All right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, AD744, and today, guys, we're doing our weekend recap. So we'll be doing this a quick one, guys, around an hour long, of course. And yeah, like I said, guys, lots of stuff to start. We got the Copa del Rey to discuss. We got Liverpool winning the Premier League, Inter losing. PSG's unbeaten streak is done. Then we have to talk about Bayern Munich, Harry Kane, a lot of stuff to discuss. So sit back and enjoy. We're guys like and subscribe. We've got our panelists here, Patrick, Tenendite, and Sebastian. We've got a full crew here, so I'll try to give everyone a chance to speak. And yeah, so let's start with and then we also have to discuss FA Cup, I just realized. But let's start with the first thing in the room. That's the Copa del Rey final, which unfortunately I couldn't do a live stream for yesterday, so let's just do a quick reaction from the panel. So let me get my timestamp here. So I'm going to go to Tenendite first. As a Spaniard, man, how did you enjoy that? El Clasico yesterday was peak. That was a really good El Clasico.
I'm not really from Spain, but yeah, it was a good El Clasico final. I enjoyed every minute of it. Kind of annoyed it went to extra time because it was nearly like 1 a.m. for me. But yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, I would probably say Barcelona overall deserved it, but Real Madrid definitely gave it their all. Yeah, I fully enjoyed it. I didn't mind who won or who lose, or whatever. I just wanted chaos. I wanted football. That's what I wanted, and I got it last night. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Copa del Rey. I think Barcelona deserved that win overall.
Yeah, it was a great Copa del Rey final, and it was interesting because I remember after seeing the first, I was like, "Oh my Jesus, this might get one-sided." And then Real Madrid turned up in the second half, and Mbappe came off the bench, Gula came off the bench, made an impact, and then obviously Ferran Torres capitalized there, and then obviously Koundé with the goal there in the end. So yeah, some controversy in the game, penalties, and referee decisions, but luckily this game didn't get impacted by the referee, and that was the good thing. And of course, we all know before the game, Real Madrid were requesting, allegedly, by the way, it's allegedly, I don't have official proof of this, but they were allegedly saying that the referee should be changed for the final. So luckily it didn't happen, and the game still occurred. And yeah, for Barca, as I said, for Real Madrid, as I said, man. Actually, before I want to ask you, Ten, this question: do you think this is over for Carlo Ancelotti?
Of course, like he was leaving anyway. So what's there to discuss? He was always meant to leave at the end of this year.
So you're saying that even if, like, let's say hypothetically, Real Madrid won the Champions League and La Liga, so he would always leave, regardless of whatever happened this season.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess. And of course, Real Madrid, we expect the replacement to be Xabi Alonso, right?
At the moment, it seems like.
Or Klopp.
Or Klopp, yeah. But we'll see.
I don't think it's happening.
We'll see what happens.
But yeah,
I mean, Klopp said only 2 teams that would get him to say yes to the job. One of them was Real Madrid, and I think one of them was. There was no. I think it was. I saw it was Real Madrid, and then some. I think it was a national team.
Okay. But yeah, but I think for Real Madrid, as said, man, it's been a bad season for them. They're out of the Champions League. They're out of the Copa del Rey, and with only La Liga left to fight for, it's looking like really peak. You know what? Let's combine La Liga in this section together. We'll just combine together, so we don't have to come back and forth. So, what are we saying for La Liga, guys?
Fraud.
What are we saying for La Liga? Which team is going to win it?
Barca for me.
Atletico Madrid. Okay. I think, to be honest, obviously there's still an El Clasico, which is funny. So you never know. Like, it's only 4 points. That Real Madrid performance, had they not decided to do Ange Ball and Ferran Torres score, maybe they would have won the Copa del Rey, win 2-1 if they do that at Montjuic, which they do have a history of beating Barca away in Barcelona. So I don't think the title is over yet, but of course, yeah, Barcelona are favorites. I mean, you play Valladolid next, like.
They're garbage.
All right, let's. Yeah, let's go.
AD, for me, this whole season, it's all been pointing to Barca.
Barca should win.
So as you can see, Barca, Real Valladolid away, and Real Madrid, who they got? They got
Celta.
Celta Vigo.
Should be wins.
Yeah.
Because AD, this season, why it's been pointing to Barca all the time? Because you guys have actually been consistent, like not in everything, but you've been more consistent in the league. And Real Madrid, they have been dropping to Leganes. They've been dropping some obscure points that they probably should win. But like for me, I predict Barca to win the league. Maybe not with 9 or 10 points, but I predicted Barca. I think it will be close, but
Yeah, I think I think we can all agree that Real Madrid have to win this game, El Clasico. If they do not win, I think it's over.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, I think Barca have a tougher schedule ahead. You still have to play Villarreal, Espanyol, Athletic Club afterwards. So I don't think it's
Real
over.
Madrid has to play Mallorca, and yeah.
But
Yeah.
Espanyol is a rival. So
Yeah.
and of course you know what they want.
All my homies hate Espanyol.
Yeah. Then we got Villarreal and the Real Madrid. Who they got? They got Sevilla away. And the final match, Real Madrid, Real Sociedad, and Bilbao. So, I mean, it isn't over, but I think we can all agree that Barca are the favorites. Barca are 100%.
Of course, yeah.
It all depends on that El Clasico.
Yeah, I think 10 is right. I think that El Clasico is going to make her. I think if Real Madrid win that one, then we have a title race. But I think if Barca wins or draws.
Yeah, I have a feeling if Real Madrid wins that game, they might leapfrog Barca in the league. In the final match day.
Yeah. So, I mean, look at the other teams.
That's all I want. I want a title race. So I hope they win.
Yeah. Looking at the table right here, guys. I mean, Barca's at top, obviously. Real Madrid second. Madrid should get third. Atletico Madrid should get third. The fourth should be Bilbao, and the fifth should be Villarreal, right?
No, I think it's still between Villarreal and Betis. Because Villarreal still have to play you guys, Barcelona.
Yes, true.
So, I think it's between those two for the top 5, the Champions League, because we're getting 5 spots.
Yeah.
But I think whichever one, I think both will finish 5th or 6th. Hopefully Celta don't, but we'll see. But it's top 8, and funny enough, Osasuna are in 8th. So
yeah,
I mean, there's any chance that any team can finish in the Conference League spot. So we'll see.
I think. Would you say Bilbao locked in for 4th?
Top 5. I don't think they I'm pretty sure Athletic Club. We know what they've been doing now. They're rotating their squad now. So I don't think they really genuinely they know they're getting top 5. I know they're only 6 points ahead, and I mean, the next game is, which is next weekend, is against the rival Sociedad. So
wait, AD,
they don't have a good record at Donostia.
AD, is which place is the Conference League? Is it 8th?
8th.
Yeah, I think it's 8th.
It's 8th.
Hopefully Mallorca gets one.
Yeah, I think it's 8 because Spain has 5 spots in the Champions League next season. So.
And there is 2 Europa League, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Europa League.
Man, imagine Celta in the Europa League. They don't get smashed.
Okay. So I want to hear from Patrick, man. What's your thoughts on Barca's win yesterday? Because for me, that El Clasico was amazing. That's the best El Clasico this season, by far.
Yes, I totally agree. Barcelona were unstoppable in this Copa del Rey final, especially with Koundé with the goal in the 116 minutes to give Barcelona another Copa del Rey title. And and what I responded to is that Barcelona, they have got a lot of shots, they got a lot of target shots, they got possession, passes, pass accuracy. And luckily, they don't get a red card. So, Barcelona was so lucky to win this Copa del Rey final, especially the fact that they have typical shots. They have shots on target. Well, I have to say, Barca, give credit to them because they really know how to bring a trophy to Barcelona in yet another final that they took part in. So, yeah.
All right, thank you for that. And Steve, give your quick thoughts on the Copa del Rey before we move on to the next section.
That was a much of a feisty Copa del Rey than I expected. I expected much more closer, like lower scoring, but Real Madrid really proved me wrong in the second half, and then Barca had a few bad moments, but yeah, in general, there could have been a few penalty shouts that weren't given, but in general, that Koundé goal and the Ferran Torres goal was what mattered on the day. And yeah, all three of Barca goals were good, so that's what mattered. Barca more clinical at the end and took the tie to bed.
Yeah. Honestly, now that I think it was probably better that the referee didn't. It was good, like no penalty was given, so that way, like it would, like that way, like and then people wouldn't say, "Oh, you just won because of referee." You know, we want to get all this kind of nonsense. So it was actually pretty good.
Almost happened.
Yeah, almost. So yeah, I mean, it was a crazy game, man. So Sebastian, man, give your quick thoughts.
I mean, because I was watching another game at the same time.
Just give your thoughts about class one.
I kept an eye on this game, and I think Barca were the better team.
Yeah.
Pedri, amazing game. I think your midfield was much better in this game. Yeah, obviously, Barca's fantastic performance. I don't think Real Madrid was. I know it probably was a close game, but I don't think Real Madrid were that great. And I think
No, they were good in the second half. In
the second half, they were good. Obviously, Mbappe scoring.
Yeah, that free kick was brilliant.
And by the way, that's a direct
first ever career free kick.
So that account got a bit crazy after the game.
Oh yeah,
I saw a lot of comments, but yeah, like Barca winning another trophy, amazing for Barca, for the fans as well. Real Madrid, I mean, I knew they would lose this final. That's why I didn't bother watching it a lot. But yeah, I think Barca, you're looking very good. Defensive wise, it could be better, but Flick has to stop doing this. He has to stop playing risky football because it will backfire.
Yeah, the set pieces. You need to do better defensively from the set pieces.
The set pieces we have to defend better, but I think we
still.
You
need Balde. You need Balde at the left.
Oh yeah, Balde. Because Martin Mada.
He's garbage.
Yeah, I know. So,
but fair play to Barca winning another trophy.
A lot of key players this season for Barca.
Hopefully, there's more trophies to come.
Yeah, that's true. 2 trophies as we try to win the quadruple, guys. We try to win the quadruple.
Yeah, quadruple with the already Super Cup, the Copa del Rey, the Champions League, and La Liga. Yeah.
So, I actually, before we go to the next section, guys, I want to hear from each of you guys individually. Is Barca winning the quad? I'm saying no.
I'm not sure.
Okay, Patrick.
Patrick,
what do you think? No, I'm going 1v1.
I think the quad is definitely possible. Because Barca were unbeaten this year, I think, and they should be winning the quad.
Okay, 10. It's 10. Is Barca winning the quad?
Well, actually, Barcelona lost to Dortmund. Just saying, but will they win the quad? You know what? Let's be delusional. Yes. I'll say yes. Why not?
Oh, I forgot about this match.
Yeah, the Dortmund.
Okay, so Sebastian, man, is Barca winning the quad?
I mean, it's possible.
We know it's possible. Just tell me yes or no. That's what
it's gonna be very tough, but I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's gonna be very close.
Okay. And Steve, man, is
I
Barcelona?
think it can definitely happen, but yeah, especially with the Inter form and then Real Madrid not at their highest, it's definitely possible.
But AD,
Or-
if Barca wins the quad, don't get a heart attack, please. If Barca wins the quad, please don't.
By the way, if Barca wins a quad, I might get drunk on stream. I'm just saying.
Don't. We don't want you to fall off the chair like a cheers did, and then go to hospital, please.
I said I might. Okay. I said I might. Okay.
I'll stop you before that, by the way.
But anyways, yeah, as I said for Barca, like I said, it's going really well. And yeah, we also do as well Lewandowski as well. Remember, Lewandowski didn't play at all. We still got the job done.
Yeah, but you don't need Lewandowski if Yamal is performing so well.
Yeah, Yamal was amazing. And you know, Rafinha wasn't even that good yesterday. If I'm being honest, like Rafinha was.
Yeah, Pedri and Yamal ran the show, basically.
Yeah, I think Barca was also great too. And Yago Martinez as well. Yeah, just say for Barca. And then for Real Madrid, before we go to the comments and move on to the next section.
Like
Real
most
Madrid,
of my Frenchmen scored yesterday. It was crazy.
Okay, is Real Madrid going to finish the season, exclude the Super Cups, trophyless? And
yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And I said it all the time. But
and it's gonna be the worst season for Mbappe.
People will say Real Madrid will probably, their fan base probably will say, "Oh, we won the Super Cup." Like,
okay,
I do like these fugazi Super Cups.
Okay, Ten Dynamite, Patrick. Are you guys saying they don't win a trophy this season? Not including the Super Cups. So not the Super Cups. I know Super Cups technically count, but besides those,
well, they can. What?
Because there's La Liga left. If they don't win La Liga, it's done.
Well, they can. They can.
Okay, so are you saying they win La Liga, Patrick?
Yeah, they can win La Liga eventually when their players get healthy every time.
Okay, so just give me yes or no. Are they winning La Liga or not? Yes or no?
Yes, I think so. I think so because they're 4 points clear of Real Madrid, and I think they can win La Liga. My decision is a yes. So yeah.
Okay. Ten Dynamite. Is Real Madrid winning La Liga?
I just want a tight race. Final day. I would love that, please. That would be. So I to be honest, I want Real Madrid to win the next El Clasico in 2 weeks. A couple weeks from now, that would be football heritage, and then final day seeing Aguero type of that type of moment. So it does rest on Real Madrid beating Barcelona in 2 weeks. Likely chance Madrid go trophyless and win the Champions League next season probably. So why not trophyless? I'll say yes, but just give me final day, please.
All right, let's read some comments. Volunteer states a W, man. What's up? Real Madrid should go for Unai Emery.
Yeah.
Not sure about that.
Why are you going for Unai Emery?
I don't think Xabi Alonso is the answer. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I don't think Unai Emery is the answer either.
I'd say Klopp, but we'll see.
And I don't think Ancelotti is the answer for Brazil either. So.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to another time. Club World Cup for Real Madrid. Yes.
Inter Miami versus Real Madrid final.
I will not be there.
Messi v Mbappe.
No, I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see that, man. I do not want to see that. Club World Cup for Real Madrid. But yeah, we're not including the Club World Cup, guys. So I'm saying like La Liga. Do they win La Liga, guys? And pretty much everyone here says no. Most people, I say. What's good, guys? Hope they go trophyless. Dang, Lil, you're so hilarious, Sebastian Lil. I'm sorry to say this, but Ferran played bad yesterday. But it doesn't matter, man. He scored the goal. And yes, I mean, it was a bit of a fortuitous goal, to be fair, because I was more on Rudiger. Rudiger making the mistake there. And obviously Courtois. But hey, a goal is a goal, man. You know. And yes, Madrid going trophyless. Not going to lie. And does the Intercontinental count? I guess technically it counts, but besides those two, we're not going to count that. Well, I guess we should count for formality's sake, but I don't really count it. If that makes sense. Imagine Madrid bottom, Athletic finish second. Still, they won't. Athletic Madrid's not finished second. And if they somehow finish second, guys, I will gladly apologize. But I'm pretty sure won't happen. So,
just give Liverpool Julian Alvarez. That's all I want. And Marcus Llorente.
Anyways, as we move to the next, as we move, we kind of merged La Liga with this.
There was a game today.
Oh yeah. There was a game today. I forgot. Yeah, La Liga didn't have any games this weekend, guys.
Do Serie A next.
Yeah. So I'm going to quickly scroll through, as you can see. So Valencia 1, Espanyol 1. We're not going to go too much into detail because I want to get through all this stuff, but we can go Barca 1, Marca 0. And then Celta 3, Villarreal 0. Then Celta smashed Villarreal. Alaves beat Sociedad. Yeah, Guler, man. How is Guler not getting more game time, man?
I don't know. Same with Andrick. That's the thing.
Yeah, Bobby.
The only thing Guler won this year was the fight with Szoboszlai.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Goulet, Brahim Dia did not get enough game time.
Yeah, and then I think this was a game in hand for Villarreal today, right? That was match day 26, I think.
Yeah,
I think so.
Because of the
it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So Villarreal got the win against Espanyol, which is to be expected. But yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, I think that
that lost for them. That lost for
Espanyol. Eddie, in your opinion, which is the most underrated La Liga team this season that people don't talk about that much?
I think Real Betis or Celta Vigo.
I have to go with Celta Vigo, unfortunately.
Okay.
What the fuck has happened with Girona? Jesus Christ.
Girona just came to Europe and just disappeared after that.
You're garbage.
I think
52.
Underrated, to be honest.
Yeah, they can't replace their players.
Actually, it might be Villarreal. It might be Villarreal because
it might be Villarreal. Yeah, Villarreal.
Actually. Yeah.
All
right. So
Eddie, did you see that? Because I think it was Leganes Stadium where they played that game, a football game with all the mascots of the leagues.
Yeah.
The Mallorca mascot is too funny.
All right, guys, let's move.
The best mascot in La Liga is Pepperino.
No, it's the Mallorca one by far.
Okay, guys, let's move. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Let's try to get to 10 likes for today's stream. As we move to the next segment, we got here. It is the EPL and FA Cup. We're gonna do FA Cup first. So, guys, we have our final. Palace versus.
Oh man, Palace is gonna get wrecked. I hate to admit.
What were we saying, guys? Will Palace?
Yes, they will.
Will Palace perform the miracle?
It's not a miracle.
No way.
I mean, here's the thing: Crystal Palace have never won a trophy in their entire club history. Never won.
Got to the finals 3 times. That's all.
Wait! I want to hear from Tim. So they've never won a final before. How many runners-up have they had?
Well, I know they lost to Man United in 2016, but Crystal Palace, the club's entire history, major trophies, that means Premier League, European trophies, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, 0.
Wow.
Never.
And I think 3 finals.
And the funny thing is that Brighton, their quote-unquote big rivals, also have 0 trophies. It would be so perfect if Crystal Palace win the FA Cup, but then the Brighton, you know that hate between Brighton and Palace.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the only way to do it, Mateta, Sarr, and Eze will have to be so good in that fight. But I don't.
So, guys.
Eddie, you know what's destiny for happening? Crystal Palace win this. Spurs win the Europa League. And then PSG win the Champions League. That's destiny to happen.
That's destiny for you. That's destiny for you.
No, it's destiny to happen because it will happen.
Okay.
It's very surprising that they smashed like Villa with no response. That's like
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, guys,
Crystal Palace is
I'll be honest
winning
with
this 2-1 on extra time.
I'll be honest with you. I thought we were gonna get Aston Villa Manchester City final. I didn't
Yeah.
think Palace would do
I
this.
did think that.
Well, I mean,
So,
Or
you
even
could
a
say with
Forest.
the hindsight,
That would did.
Palace did beat Villa like 4-1 a couple months ago as well.
so guys, what are we saying, guys? Because remember, guys, Palace has kind of given City his tough times in EPL in recent years. Like, they got some draws here and there. I think they defeated Manchester City a few times in the past, and you can kind of say they're kind of a bogey team for Manchester City.
I'm telling you, 2-1, Mateta winner.
So, guys, but let's be real. We can all agree, and even you have to agree, Sebastian. City are the favorites. You have to agree.
Yes, they're the favorite, but doesn't mean
Marmouche. And you have
Am I right?
Holland might be back.
They are
Holland might-
favorites. They are favorites, but doesn't mean they will win.
Yeah.
I think.
Wait, Tim, what were you saying?
If Erling Haaland might actually be back for the FA Cup final. Whether that happens, I don't know. But I think, look, this is somewhat, you can say, similar scenario of the Newcastle-Liverpool Carabao Cup, whereby Liverpool were favorites, Newcastle underdogs in this case, Man City favorites, Palace underdogs. If Palace can perform like how, in a way, Newcastle did when we play Liverpool, there's every chance Palace can win because Arteta, Eze, Sarr, they're really good players. I did call them overrated, Crystal Palace, and the fact that Strasbourg Steve predicted Crystal Palace to win the FA Cup back in August is crazy. But yeah,
wait, you predicted Palace, really?
Another YouTuber, Strasbourg Steve. Is the
Yeah, I
channel.
know him. Yeah.
Yeah, he predicted Palace to win the FA Cup. Mate, the fact that he could 50-50, but I'll just go with the experience. But it'll be a close one. Maybe like 2-1, 3-2, Man City.
Yeah.
But I just want a good final as well. That's all I want.
Okay, guys. I'm going to go for my Liverpool fans first. We'll go to the EPL, man. So I'm going to go to Steve first, man. As a Liverpool fan, man, how does it feel to win number 20, equaling Manchester United?
Absolutely great. And especially the fifth manager to win it in his first season in charge is a massive statement. Nobody would have expected at the start of the season Arne Slot would deliver the Premier League title. Yeah, we could have won more trophies, but the Prem is still big. So congratulations to him, and we should overturn United for the amount of Premier League titles soon. And yeah, clearly Liverpool is the biggest club in England. And
yeah.
And Salah Golden Boot is massive.
Yeah. And it's also interesting because I remember at the beginning of the season when people were making their predictions. I remember on social media, Trey, that United Trey guy says most obvious 7th place finish ever in the Premier League. And guess what? They won the Premier League.
15 points clear, 4 games to spare. Pretty good.
Yeah, like it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. At the start of the season, when people were making the Premier League predictions, most people obviously had Manchester City.
I said Man City. I said Man City 5p, and I got that wrong.
Yeah, and if you didn't pick Manchester City, you probably would have picked Arsenal. So, like the fact that Arne Slot's come in,
I predicted Liverpool.
I need to see proof.
And basically, no signings as well.
I literally said to everyone that I speak to, maybe not you guys, but maybe not you guys don't remember, but I said Liverpool were gonna win the league.
I do not remember hearing that, but okay.
No, but I said maybe you don't remember, but I said it.
Okay. Well,
maybe you forgot that I said it, but I said it before the season.
Maybe I'll look back at my videos, comments. So but the thing is, guys, Arne Slot's come in, and literally only one transfer was made, which was obviously Chiesa, and that's it. And they won the Premier League. Like, it's incredible. Like, you make one transfer and you win the Premier League, so it's incredible. But yeah, obviously, the Prem this season hasn't been that great, if we're being real. Like, this might be one of the worst seasons of the Prem.
Yeah, it's the least competitive season for a very long time. It used to be Arsenal and City, like, so close on points.
Man City, Liverpool.
Yeah. So I want to hear from 10 and Dynamite, man. 10, man. As what's your thoughts on Liverpool winning the Premier League, man? Number 20.
I mean, kind of expected. Like for me, honestly, I don't care Liverpool winning the league. I got a trophy beating Liverpool, so I'm like, you know what? I don't let them enjoy their day just like how I enjoyed mine. But yeah, for Liverpool, I've said it, you know, a few times already. This is basically a Jurgen Klopp squad with a new voice, meaning on the slot. Obviously, now with what do you call this, Liverpool winning the league and all that, that's a good basis of what Liverpool can do for the summer. Because now, you know, the expectation for Liverpool should be still winning the league. Because you maybe expect, oh, Man City won't. Who knows? But yeah, for Liverpool, especially for FSG, they have to be backing on a slot. If they do not back on a slot, FSG, and Liverpool don't end up winning, you know, the big trophies, either the Prem or the Champions League, then that's going to be a bit of a concern, because it's going to be hard performing miracles with, you know, when you do have players that are, you can say, phasing out, aging, because we see it with Man City, KDB, Bernardo Silva, and a lot of the Man City players that we know that won like 4 in a row and all that. At some point, that sort of thing might catch up to Liverpool, Salah, Van Dijk, and all that. At some point, obviously, there has to be a good replacement, which in that case, FSG have to be backing on the slot this summer or even next summer, whenever that happens. But for Liverpool at this moment in time, enjoy the win. 20th Premier, well, not 20th. I mean, there's still like 11 Premier Leagues behind Man United, but in terms of overall titles, yeah, 20. Yeah, there's more chance of Liverpool overtaking Man United than Man United extending their record of league title wins. But yeah, I don't think. I feel like for Liverpool, ever since the elimination from the Champions League, been a bit of like, okay, just whenever the league title confirmation happens, good day. It's that sort of thing. So probably there could have been more for Liverpool this season, from the expectations a lot of people had of them finishing top of the Champions League phase. But yeah, overall, still been a good season for Liverpool, because winning the league is always going to be a good season. It's a trophy. As for just a quick side note, Newcastle United have more Premier League wins than Arsenal. Just saying.
Oh wow.
They
So, guys,
have 18, we have 19 wins.
okay, guys. So, okay, guys. So
Yeah.
let's talk about.
And another fun fact is that Van Dijk is the first Dutchman captain to win the Premier League, I think.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Arsenal. That's now 3 seasons in a row where you didn't win the title.
Well, actually, 21 seasons, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 3 seasons we were actively competing. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So, what are we saying for our Mikel Arteta, man? See, here's the thing. I would have if they hadn't beaten Real Madrid, I would have probably sacked him right now. But because of the Champions League semifinals and they could potentially make the final, I think you got to ride the season out at least. But you better win the league next season. You better win the league next season because City's getting.
I don't know. I just don't trust Arsenal by how they perform in the title race.
So that's the thing for Arsenal is that I don't know, man. So what are we saying, guys? Like, should Mikel Arteta be sacked for not winning this Premier League, or see what happens in Champions League? Then we'll see what happens.
I mean, start of the season, people would say Arsenal had a better chance of winning the Prem than the Champions League, but now it's vice versa. And I always say the Champions League is the biggest trophy. We'll see how that goes. If it ends up happening, fair play.
Yeah,
but if it doesn't, I'll be honest, I have to sack him. Because that's 3 consecutive second place finishes. You've been in the Champions League a couple of times, didn't win it, especially going forward this time around. Didn't win the Europa League when you were there. It's if they don't win the Champions League, that's what, five. It'll go to 6 years next season without a trophy. For a club of Arsenal's stature, with the third most successful club in England, based on trophy count, not
Do they
good.
have a UCL? Do they have a UCL?
Okay,
We'll see by the
let's
end
then finish.
We'll see by the end of
Okay,
this year. Basically.
For me, I will say this: if they make the Champions League final, they lose. I don't think you should sack him for that. I don't think you should. Now, if they lose in semifinals, then maybe I'll consider maybe.
I still
But
think he has to win it now, because you see how Arsenal have kind of, I wouldn't say rotate, but like how Arsenal have kind of let the foot off the gas in the Prem to focus on the Champions League. That's how you can say, beat Real Madrid over 2 legs. Now they haven't. They're I think they're the only team that in the Prem that hasn't played this weekend. The last game was back on Wednesday. Then their next game is on Tuesday. So they had practically a week of rest, and they're playing at home. So in a way, you should be expecting Arsenal to beat PSG at home, and they've beaten PSG earlier this season. So I think no matter who they play in the Champions League final, if they were to make it, either Inter or Barcelona, I think they have to win it. They have to win it. I don't think, like, the fact that Arsenal fans have to suffer second place again, and this time in the Champions League final, I just think it's closing into Pochettino at Spurs.
Yeah, because here's the thing: you beat Real Madrid, you beat the defending champions in a convincing fashion. If you can beat the defending champions, who's to say you can't win it? Yeah, actually, you know what? You're right. Yeah. You might be right, 10. If you can beat the defending champions, like 100, because let's be real, guys, Arsenal pretty much outplayed Real Madrid. It was
out of the park completely.
Like, basically, like, if you could outplay the defending UCL champions, 15-time UCL champions, then you can win the Champions League. You can win the Champions
League. The past 2 times Real Madrid have been eliminated from the Champions League when they didn't win it. 2023, Man City knocked them out. Man City won the Champions League. Chelsea in 2021 knocked out Real Madrid, won the Champions League. So we'll see how Arsenal do in the PSG, and if they were to be in it, the final. But I think now that they left their foot off the gas in the Premier League, they have to win this Champions League now, and that goes for all the remaining 4 teams now, because PSG are doing it. I think Inter are kind of doing it now. I wouldn't say Barcelona aren't really doing it, but now it's a bit of time to rotate, especially with injuries to Balde and all. But yeah, for Arsenal, they have to win the Champions League to salvage something this season. I think they have to win it now.
All right, so I want to hear from Sebastian and Patrick before we get to the other Premier League teams. I just want to discuss Liverpool, Arsenal first. These 2. So Sebastian, man, do you think Mikel Arteta should be sacked?
Why?
Because it's 3 seasons in a row where they didn't win the Premier League. Actively competing.
Yes. And if it also depends. Do they get the striker they want? Is it the final straw then for Arteta? Defines it. If they let's say they get Isak, which I don't think they will, and they don't win the league. I mean,
see, for me,
if they get like Gyökeres and they don't win the league and they miss out on like 1 or 2 points, does he then get sacked?
Yeah,
he doesn't really have the striker. You can't trust Marino like 38 games as he says, or 15 or 50 or something.
Yeah. So I see.
I think you should. I think it depends. If they get a striker, he should stay 1 season.
Okay, so you're saying like next season should be his last season?
Yes, I think it will be his. It also depends because they will probably go in for Isak or Gyökeres.
Okay.
Probably.
So I want to hear from Patrick, man. Patrick, man, what's your thoughts on Arsenal? Should Arsenal be ashamed that Liverpool won the Premier League with pretty much an ease? Like, they pretty much won it by landslide.
Well, yeah, a landslide indeed. Liverpool, they deserve to be Premier League champions, and for Arsenal, being runners-up 3 times in a row is quite shameful. Quite shameful. Obviously, yeah, these both teams have knowledge on English football or soccer, how you say that. But in my own knowledge, Liverpool and Arsenal are just clear two of the best teams. But Liverpool deserves to be Premier League champions, and Arsenal. It's a shame that they didn't win the title 3 times in a row, 3 years in a row, and hopefully they'll get better in the future. And Liverpool, 20 Premier League titles. Wow, that is a massive accomplishment for Liverpool to win 20 Premier League titles. That is so outstanding. So yeah.
All right, guys. So let's go look at the Premier League table, guys. So as you can see, this is the Premier League table. Liverpool, Arsenal, we already discussed about. So guys, let's talk about the Champions League race, guys. So are we saying that Newcastle and Manchester City are in a good position?
From a Newcastle fan perspective, I mean, our next game, we have Brighton away. I don't remember I think the last time we beat Brighton at their ground was in the Championship. Modiame back then. That was like 2017.
That's how much you struggle against the Seagulls. Well,
yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Brighton is good
already this season.
Okay, guys. So what's like the magic number? It's like 70 points, right? I think 70 points is enough to get top 4.
70 does it. I would say 67. I think it's the magic number this year. If you hit 67, because 5th, 6th, 7th, like they're on 60 points, so you need 7 points to reach the 67 points that I said. So that's 2 wins and a draw, which means, and there's only 4 games left, so that means 2 wins, a draw, and you can only afford 1 loss. Just because we finished the final day at home against Everton, hopefully, and then but we do play Chelsea at home after the Brighton away game. So that's I think I have to see that performance against Brighton. I am more confident about beating Chelsea at home than Brighton away, but I think if we beat them both, I think it's done. But even before this, I've said that we'll make Champions League football, and I think we will eventually. No matter how difficult it gets, like whether we lose the next 2 games or whatever, I still think we'll do it. Top 5, I don't really care, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever. Man City, I mean, they're on a good one now, so you expect them to do it. But they do play Wolves, and Wolves are the best informed team in the league. So, yeah, I think
they should beat Wolves. Come on, we know this.
Yeah. I'll say the current top 4 now gets it. I am unsure about Aston Villa. I'm more confident on Nottingham Forest or Chelsea.
No, top 4 is done.
But
top 4 is done.
Yeah, Villa slipped.
Yeah,
they shouldn't have never lost that game against City, but they lost.
No, this will be the top 4, and that is now. It will be.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I think we are all in agreement that top 4 will probably be those teams. Who's gonna say the last spot, guys?
The good thing is, it's Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea, final day of the season.
Oh, that'll be crazy.
In the City ground in Nottingham.
Oh yes, Nottingham beats Chelsea final match. We'll be there.
Oh,
we'll be there. Oh.
I want Forest to get Champions League again. Honestly, I do.
So guys, are we? So guys, which team is missing out, guys? Forest or Chelsea? Because I think it's gonna be one of these two that's gonna miss out.
At the moment,
I'm going with.
And you look who Chelsea play next.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, Liverpool don't have anything to play for. To be fair.
Yeah, let's
the Chelsea players will have to, to the Liverpool players coming out.
Oh yeah, guard of honor.
Yeah.
The Arsenal is the guard of honor.
No, it's both. It's both.
Wait, it's both?
Yeah, it's both.
Oh, okay.
Because it's always the game, the game after, and then it's the next home game.
Okay, guys. So, guys, let's get on serious business, guys. Which team is getting that last spot? I'm going Forest. Forest better not let me down.
Yeah, I want Forest. Yeah.
I'm going this top 5.
I'm saying
you're saying Chelsea.
Nottingham Forest, just because they also have to play Leicester City, whereas Chelsea's final 4 games is Liverpool, Newcastle at St. James's, and we have a good record against them. Manchester United at home, final day, probably before the Conference League final, and then Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. Whereas Nottingham Forest, they have to play Leicester, I think at home as well. Yeah, I just feel like Nottingham Forest this season have been good. I know they lost today, but I would say Nottingham Forest. The heritage. The heritage.
All right.
I know
Alright.
he, I know a certain Chelsea fan has said like the Champions League needs Chelsea, and I actually think that these top 5, I think it would be fantastic in the UCL for next season.
We could
Okay.
have 6. We could have 6.
Yeah,
No, please not 6. Please
good,
not 6.
Hopefully not. Hopefully, come on,
Oh.
Bilbao. But like these top 5, it's fine. Like for me, I would love to see Forest to make the UCL, but I don't want to. Based on, I want teams with higher caliber in the UCL, like Chelsea, City, Arsenal,
So
Liverpool.
you're saying Forest will be like Bologna?
Where's Newcastle?
Yeah, Newcastle also. Yeah, I was gonna say Newcastle. Yeah, I mean, like having those 5 teams, I think that would be perfect for the Premier League and the Champions League. Obviously, I think Forest like being back in the UCL, that would be amazing. But
They have the heritage of it as well.
I don't know. I don't know. I just
Okay.
How
so
many
Patrick, what are you saying?
UCL Forest won? 2?
2 back to back.
yeah.
All
But
right,
like-
I want to hear from Patrick.
Like teams are stronger now. Like the likes of Barca are stronger. Like Liverpool probably stronger. Arsenal, like City. Like you have stronger teams, and I think Forest definitely need like 2 more years to so they can make the Champions League and be competitive. I think it's too early for Forest, in my opinion. Like I know they've been so long out of the UCL, but I think this would be too early.
Okay. I want to hear from Patrick, man. So Patrick, man, which team is getting that last Champions League spot? Is it going to be Forest or Chelsea? Because I think we're in agreement that it's going to be between these 2.
I think it's going to be Chelsea. I don't think Nottingham Forest is going to the Champions League. I'm sorry, but don't count on Manchester City and Newcastle United. But I'm going to say Chelsea for the last Champions League spot.
All right. And then Steve, how about you, man? Who you're backing?
Forest.
I'm going Forest. Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
Forest. Okay. So let's
trees. I don't know what.
guys. Unless I'm going to say this right now, guys. If Chelsea do not get Champions League, expect a meltdown from that Chelsea fan. And Sebastian was mentioned him earlier, so that will be peak. That will be peak. Because I'm sorry, not to get Champions League football will be embarrassing for Chelsea.
At least they'll win
We
the
need the
conference.
Chelsea. We need the Chelsea there. And I'm not being
squad
funny.
of the Chelsea not getting even top 4 is kind of
In English football needs these 5 teams, plus maybe. Like
All right, let's
these
read some
5
guys'
teams,
comments.
It's a must.
Valencia wins La Liga next season.
If that happens,
joke.
we're deducting the La Ligas. Then
Respect La Liga.
80. If Valencia wins La Liga next year, I don't want to hear anything about it being better than Liga. Anything.
Hey, Leo.
I don't care
won
what
the
you
league.
say. I don't. Lille is better than Valencia, by the way. And I'm serious.
Okay.
I mean, right now, yeah. Historically,
Okay. Did Lil beat
Okay.
both
Let's move.
of the teams? Just say.
Let's move. I don't want to get off tangent. Lazio winning La Liga next season. Give us Napoli thought. It's possible they miss Serie A now. Well, we'll talk about Serie A. We haven't got to there yet. City in the final of the FA Cup. Let's go. Palisade beating City, bro. Ted, you're lagging a lot. I think it's better now. Congrats, Steve, for winning the PPO. Everyone said Manchester City with the league before the season. Not gonna lie. Yeah, most people pretty much did. I don't think they retained it. I think it seems like the Prem was weaker this year for some reason. It may not be the next season. Yeah, I think Liverpool needs to reinforce because even though they won the Premier League, and this is the thing, I think teams have this misconception.
No transfers. We definitely not retaining it because Diaz linked with move away, and then Trent moved away, and then Nunes moves away.
Because here's the thing, guys. Just because, and I think there's a common misconception of football. Just because you win the trophy or you make the final against odds, you don't need to reinforce, bro. You have to reinforce every single season to get new players in, to get rid of old players. You always have to do this, and I think Liverpool have to do this now because FSG shouldn't think just because we won the Premier League this season by a landslide means that we can just do this again next season. No, it's not going to be as simple as that.
Center back, left back. The goalkeeping is fine.
No, the defensive midfielder, central back, left back, and I think right back. Yeah,
guys, it's also key that Van Dijk and Salah renewed. Van Dijk
and a striker maybe.
Yeah, Van Dijk Salah renewed. So, guys, I want to talk about this. So the relegation spots are already confirmed. Southampton's going down. Leicester City's going down. Ipswich down. So I said we're going to have a little convo on this on my video because obviously I did a video on Friday. So I want to hear from you guys. Is Jamie Vardy Leicester's best player of all time?
Of course. Yes. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely he is amongst them. Him and Schmeichel were very good.
He's amongst the best, but not the best.
So who's the best Leicester City player of all time then?
Yeah, it's obvious. There's nothing. What?
Are you going to say like or something?
No, I didn't say anything. There's Lineker maybe.
Okay, fair enough. But in terms of folklore, I still say Jamie Vardy. Winning a Prem.
With Leicester City.
Gary Lineker probably had the better career playing at Barcelona and all that, but Jamie Vardy to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, I know Community Shield doesn't really count, but still.
Yeah, it was Conte, Vardy, and Schmeichel.
And by the way, when I ask this, we're supposed to just looking at just Leicester City, just Leicester, not any other teams. Okay.
Yeah.
Morris is up there, definitely.
Yeah, Morris too.
Yeah, Morris is a good shout.
Yeah, Morris is a good shout, but he was there for the Prem.
Morris,
but
N'Golo Conte,
FA Cup as well.
Guys, here's the thing.
Oh,
we have to this. Vardy's the one that stayed the longest of the guys that won the Premier League. Everyone else, most of the players pretty much left after the season, right?
Yeah, James Maddison as well.
So
he wasn't in the winning team.
No, but guys, I'm correct in saying this though. Most of the guys that won the Premier League, they left the following season, right?
No, I think
Morris stayed. It was more the big one that left was N'Golo Kante to Chelsea.
Oh, Kante, yeah. So,
but
yeah,
I think the only other player I can think of from Leicester that is there long enough that's not Jamie Vardy is Andy King. From the Championship and Premier League winning.
Okay, guys. Now I have another question for you guys. Is Vardy one of the best EPL strikers?
No.
I don't know what the goal tally he has right now.
Well, I think so.
I don't think he.
He's the only
Premier League good one, but I pick Ian Rush of all of them.
I have to see how many goals he compares with other forwards.
So he's got 316 goals, I think.
No.
With Leicester City.
Wait,
sorry,
how many?
198.
198. Yeah, well, obviously, I'm pretty sure Leicester's all-time top goal scorer, but Premier League, I think it's 100. Let's say, I don't know, that's around 150, more or less. I don't know, but I think it would like there's still some things that he has over almost every player. The only player in Premier League history to score in 11 consecutive games.
For that season,
Okay.
that season.
Okay, guys. So when you're
Amazing.
looking at best, so let's just do it 21st century. When you think of the 21st, when you think of is he top 10, guys? Is he top 10 best strikers in the EPL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say so. I would say so for sure.
Yeah.
And because like the players, see, it's tricky because he's had an amazing career, man. Because remember, guys, this guy was playing non-league football at Fleetwood Town. This guy bloomed late, and he's doing at 38 years old. And you know how much Leicester paid? $1 million, guys. $1 million for Jamie Vardy. This is like probably one of the best underdog stories in football.
Oh yeah, obviously.
So, yeah, I just think it's incredible, guys. And now, last question I have before we go to the comments: is he a bigger legend than Harry Kane in the Premier League?
Yes.
Well,
Why not?
absolutely not.
No, he's not.
I say yes.
I say yes. Okay, Steve, how about you, man?
Yeah.
So you say yeah.
Is it because of the Premier League?
Yeah.
The Premier League trophy.
Yeah, bro. What Kane hasn't won an EPL with Spurs. From what
Kane,
No, he hasn't.
him, Suarez.
Okay, I will say this.
Yeah, there's a
I
few
think
others.
Kane is probably a better player than Vardy. I think we can agree with that. Overall player, because he can do you assists.
I knew it.
Yeah.
But in terms of accolades and Premier League, Vardy has done more. I mean, he won a Premier League.
Yeah.
Kane hasn't won anything with Spurs. And guys, let's be real. Spurs have higher expectations than Leicester City. Am I wrong in saying this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, am I correct in saying this? Like Spurs, like we expect Spurs to win more trophies than Leicester City.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and they haven't even won the Premier League, and they're never going to win it. That's the thing.
So I that's why I say like it's very interesting in this sense because I just think the fact that Vardy won the Premier League with Leicester City is an incredible achievement. I remember there were like 5,001 odds to get relegated, right?
Yeah,
The
something
previous
like
season,
that.
right?
Yeah,
No,
that season.
no, not 5,000 for one to get
No.
They
I mean,
were
sorry,
all
to win
about
the
to go
Premier League.
down.
Sorry, to win the Premier League. That was their
Yeah.
odds, my bad. So I just think it's incredible what Vardy's achieved, and I think we're gonna miss a player like him. We're gonna miss a player like him, and it's gonna feel bad because dude, the guy's an incredible goal scorer, man. The guys do this for so many years, like, and he came in 2012. Sorry, 2013. And bro, he's been this consistent for this many years. Gotta say, man. Now is he like the best EPL striker of all time? No, obviously not. There's other players better, but yeah, Alan Shearer is better. Aguero is probably better. Who else is better? I would probably say Rooney's probably better.
After the one season or better.
Suarez, I don't know.
Nah, I think Vardy's bigger than Suarez in the Premier League.
Well, what about Zlatan? In 1 year, you know the chaos he did.
I still have to go with Vardy.
Aguero is up there. Yeah.
See, if Zlatan stayed more years in the Premier League, then I would have probably put, like. See, the thing is, like, I'm looking at
Ian Rush is definitely up there
because I think longevity is also very important. So, but yeah, as I said, man, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, shout out to Jamie Vardy, man, for what incredible career he's had, and we're gonna miss a player like him. At least I will. I don't know if you guys will, but I will miss.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, anyways, let's go to the comments, guys. Because just wanted to quickly touch upon that before we move on. I don't think they can retain. It seems like the Prem was weaker this season for some reason. It might not be next season. Liverpool is getting old. 10 time. Newcastle missed CL. Is it Eddie Howe?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he won us a trophy, but we're in a, you could say, good position to get Champions League football. Surely we don't bottle it. We have the experience of finishing, above Liverpool, a couple of seasons ago. I don't think any of these teams we're competing with, apart from Man City, are as good as that Liverpool team 2 seasons ago. So that's why I think we will get Champions League football. But if we miss out, some uncomfortable conversations. But for now, I'll be humble. We'll see how that
I
goes.
mean, if Eddie Howe does out goes, who would you even get?
You can bring Xavi, man. Xavi's available.
Yeah, Ten Hag is available.
Dan, when you take Xavi at Newcastle,
Take Mancini, Roberto Mancini.
I'll go.
hey, he's also available.
I'll go. I mean, the perfect one for me would be Nagelsmann, but I know that won't happen. But we'll see. We'll see.
There's a guy called Ten Hag. You know that.
What won 2 trophies in the 2 full seasons he was at.
I mean,
Actually,
Ten Hag got rid of one striker at a certain club. Who knows? Maybe he can do the same.
Oh,
Hopefully.
man. All right, let's read this comment. I know most likely not happen, but what happens if Manchester City misses out top 5? What would be your reaction? Let's just say that'll be.
Yeah.
And we're gonna. By the way, that might be the emergency stream if that happens. If City don't get champions, that might be the emergency stream. I'm tempted.
We'll be there.
I'm tempted to do that. But guys, let's be real. City will not miss out on Champions League. They're gonna
Pep
get top 5.
Pep against the mighty Cluj. Against the mighty.
They're gonna get top 5. They're gonna win the FA Cup, so we don't have to worry about that.
If Pep comes here to Sweden, I'll celebrate.
Like Pep will not have that as like that's not part of the plan. So yeah, no one cares about City. To be honest.
Facts.
Arsenal will be eliminated in the semis.
Yes, they will.
Arsenal board happy with Arteta. Low. Champions League's getting watered down now. Too many teams, less quality. Football's a decline. Yeah, low.
Like for some football clubs, UCL it's all that matters. Being in the UCL.
Yeah. Can't say long. Okay, low. Okay. Obviously, yeah. I don't know what came as B still. Mars is probably up there, but it's Vardy. I'm sure there are many other club legends, but it's Vardy for me. If you mean best player to play in Leicester City, then maybe Gary Lineker. Okay, see, I think there's a difference, guys. I think there's because I think something I didn't think about is, guys, there's a best and there's a greatest. So we have to take that into consideration. Because I think in terms of best player, Vardy's probably not up there. Just in terms of like player as a whole, like individually speaking, ability-wise. But in terms of what he's achieved, I think he's got the best achievements. Can we all agree with that?
As a Leicester City player, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's agreeable. We're also up there too. Alan Shearer best. Aguero played for Leicester Love. I'm talking about Manchester City. Had one of the best seasons in Premier League for striker. Yeah. If Vardy's a bigger PL legend than Kane, then he's also a bigger PL legend than Gerrard. Yeah, I agree. I think he is. But the thing is, it's a bit hard to compare players out of position because the thing is, Gerrard's not a striker. But in my opinion, I think he's a bigger Premier League legend. This is my opinion. Drinkwater, bigger PL legend than Gerrard. Yeah, I guess you can say Leicester City over Spurs.
Danny Simpson.
So, Kane's the best PL striker. Of all time, no, I don't agree with that. And I don't agree with this. Do you guys agree?
It's Alan Shearer.
Yeah, Alan Shearer, I think is the best.
Alan Shearer, Ian Rush, anyone.
Yeah. Heck nah. Trophies or not. You guys know what I said. What do you mean? I know that. Yeah, only because I want trophy low. And yes, I know it's Leicester City low before you tell me. Respect Gerrard. Yeah, Gerrard is a good player. Yeah, Gerrard's a good player, but I don't like the thing is like he just doesn't have a Premier League, man. That's the thing, man.
Oh my god.
If only he didn't slip 11 years ago. We never knew.
Yeah.
We never know.
Yeah, anyways, guys, let's move on over to Bundesliga, guys. We're gonna be very brief for this section.
Bayern basically wrapped the title.
The league is over.
So, guys, what are we saying, man? So, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. At Bayern's game against what was it? Which was it?
Leipzig.
I think it was
Mainz.
No, not Leipzig. Mainz. Yeah, Mainz.
3-0. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, Harry Kane is gonna miss the Leipzig game due to yellow card accumulation. What are we saying, guys? What are we saying?
Will he still get the medal?
Yeah,
of course, obviously.
Of course. He'll probably still be on the pitch anyway. Or like as in the stands or whatever.
I mean,
guys, so guys, what are we saying, guys? With Kane not being available, is this gonna hurt Bayern or You think they find?
No,
No,
I
Then-
think Olise, Sane, they're still
No.
good.
See, it's when they lose the game, and then
Gnabry,
will then
it's okay. They'll survive.
I could see them losing this game.
Guys, they just need one win. That's all it needs. They just need one win. And guys, I'm sorry, Leipzig are trash defensively. I've seen Leipzig play. These guys are horrible
Yeah, Leipzig are just very bad.
defensively. But I will say this though, Leipzig have given Bayern a tough time, and maybe it could be a bogey team for Bayern. But guys, whatever the case is, Bayern's going to win this league at some point or another. It's just a matter of when rather than if.
Yeah.
Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
Yes, if they bought a list, oh my god, it's gonna be
Okay,
funny.
guys. So guys, let's say they don't beat Leipzig.
The rest of the
Gladbach.
teams are easy though.
Okay,
Is
Gladbach's also kind of
easy? Is Gladbach
Gladbach's
easy?
kind of
No, they're not.
dude, Gladbach's a bogey team. Gladbach's a bogey
Okay, you
team.
might as well say Hoffenheim's a hard team. But even
Yeah,
still,
Hoffenheim, that's
Hoffenheim away. It's an away game.
Leverkusen's
no, Tan. Like they actually.
Well, I
do have a
think
better-
it's already a wrap.
No, but they do have a better.
done. Bayern
Like
will win.
10, do you think away games are easy?
Okay, but here's the thing, guys. Guys. All three of those teams, you can make an argument are bogey teams for Bayern to some extent.
But at the same time, you could also say Bayern can win at least one of them as well.
Oh yeah, Bayern. Like I expect Bayern to beat Gladbach. If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, as we're saying, guys, for Bayern Munich, man, Harry Kane, man, is he gonna get his trophy?
Of course, yes. Of course.
Okay, so guys, what are we saying? Guys?
Yes,
What are we saying?
yes.
Are we gonna win the? Okay, guys, are we saying that they're gonna win the league next weekend?
No comment.
I
Yes,
think
it
it's
is a
already a
possibility.
wrap. But
Don't really
No
care.
comment. No comment.
They probably don't even need to win. If Leverkusen don't win or whatever, I don't know if they'll be.
Oh, they
Yeah,
might
you-
away to Freiburg.
And Freiburg are trying to chase Champions League football. I hope.
Freiburg are a good team right now. So
Yeah.
So
I think
Freiburg.
Freiburg gets
Freiburg.
Champions League.
Come
so-
on, Freiburg.
okay,
No,
Okay, so I
Freiburg
just
has
checked,
one job. Lose the game.
okay. Oh, jeez. Wow, Sebastian.
It's too early for Freiburg to be in Champions League.
Okay, guys. So look. So 67 plus 9. So if you do the math here, guys, Bayern have an 8-point gap. So basically, it would take for Bayern not to. Basically, Bayern have to lose all three of their matches for Leverkusen to win this league. I think.
No,
And
if
so-
if they lose every game,
Impossible.
if they lose every game, and
No,
they
the
bought
goal
the league,
difference is big, right?
Yeah. Like it's 30 goal difference. You have
Yeah,
to win
geez,
like
like,
or lose like 10-0.
Okay, guys, let's just get prepared for ourselves. Bayern are going to win this league at some point or another.
I mean,
Leverkusen is.
it's been like that since the start of the season. I'll be honest.
So, guys, okay, now let's go. Let's have the other interesting stuff. Who's getting that Champions League spots, guys? Because guys, Dortmund are 3 points off.
Yeah,
I think
Dortmund actually pull this
it
off.
is as it is.
hopefully Freiburg.
I think
so guys-
Leipzig gonna leapfrog.
Okay,
in
so
front.
guys, I think Frankfurt's in a really good position. They should get third. Do you guys agree?
Just
Yes.
as long as you get top 4.
Yeah, Frankfurt is good. Informed team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Frankfurt should get third. Now, who's getting that fourth place? Because I think that fourth place is between Freiburg, Leipzig, Dortmund,
Mine.
Mainz.
If Mainz beat Frankfurt, you never know, and then Werder Bremen, I think so outsiders, but
Yeah, Dortmund miss out Champions League. That's a bad season for them.
yeah,
But I
Yeah,
would
Dortmund
love
did a
to
good run
see
of form.
Mainz or
or Freiburg.
Yeah,
Werder Bremen get it. But I think Freiburg.
Yeah, but-
I think it's top 4 as is.
Okay,
That's what I
guys,
think.
because guys, here's the thing. If you look at Dortmund, the most informed team from 4th to 7th.
Yeah.
If you look at it. So,
Yeah.
but guys, I'm gonna go with Leipzig. Unfortunately, I think Leipzig's gonna do this. I am really hoping I'm wrong with this, but I think they're gonna pull it off. I hope I'm wrong with this because guys,
I'm
I think
going
one of Leipzig or
Freiburg
Dortmund,
for that fourth.
one of
spot.
Leipzig or Dortmund's missing the Champions League. I personally, for me, I'd rather see Leipzig miss out because I don't really like that club that much. They don't really. I see Dortmund as bad as Dortmund are, guys. They're at least more respectable. So I'd rather see Dortmund in the Champions League than Leipzig. Preferably, I would rather not see either. But if I had to choose, I'd rather see Dortmund. So guys, let's go around the room, guys. So I'm going to say Leipzig get that fourth place spot. Unfortunately. So Patrick, who are you saying, man?
So I'm going to say Bayern to win the league clearly. I think it's gonna be a close game, but it's gonna end up 2-1 to Bayern. But fortunately, I'm Bayern. If they win this game, they are obviously Bundesliga champions. They are so dominant, and Harry Kane could finally win a trophy. So yeah, the status remains clear for next weekend. So yeah.
No, even if they
Which
get
team's
a
getting the
draw,
fourth place?
if
Which team's
if
getting fourth
Bayern
place?
gets a draw, they're winning the league.
Oh,
Okay.
oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna say Freiburg for fourth place. Maybe Leipzig could sneak in.
Okay. So 10 and 9, man. Which team is getting that fourth place? You're a prediction expert, so whichever team you pick will probably be right.
God. I mean,
No pressure, man.
honestly, actually, Dortmund have a good, favorable run of games now. It's only 3 games left. There's only 3 games left.
Yeah, 3 games left.
I don't know. Like for me, like Freiburg are kind of like my nice German club, I guess. So I want Freiburg to do it. I have a personal friend that supports them as well. So I want Freiburg to do it. But if I have to go with the reality, I think Dortmund, who started the season terribly and all that, I have that sneaky feeling it's going to be Dortmund that sneaks in. But I hope it's Freiburg.
Oh no. Yeah, honestly, if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't want Dortmund or Leipzig. Basically, the other 2 teams I'll be okay, but Freiburg, Mainz will be cool, but just not.
Oh yeah,
those 2.
I would love that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Mainz or Werder Bremen, but I think Dortmund will just sneak in somehow. They have a very favorable one as well,
and they're the most informed team of the.
I mean, well, watch Dortmund. Dortmund is not gonna make it, first of all, because 10 is always saying that teams will make it and they don't.
Hey, 10 has a good habit of predictions. Okay, so Sebastian, what are you saying, man, Sebastian?
I think Leipzig will leapfrog Freiburg at maybe the last match day. I don't think Dortmund will make the Champions League, honestly.
All right.
They're just, I don't know. They won't make top.
All right, to round this up, man, Steve, man, which team you got getting that fourth place?
I'll go as is Freiburg, but it can easily be Leipzig or Dortmund. But yeah, I just think Freiburg will do it.
All right, so let's go read some guys' comments. Where are we? Just because Kane hasn't won a trophy, scratching my head. Okay, like I said, Kane is a better player, but he doesn't have a better career.
Well, for me, trophies doesn't define how. If you have no trophies, I don't care. That for me, that does not define how a good player is.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, see, the thing is, actually, Sebastian is kind of right though. We can't use trophies all the time. Like, there's some flaws with art. Like, for example, are we saying like, what is it called? Mustafi. Are we saying Mustafi's a better player than what's it called? Johan Cruyff? Of course not. You know.
Jesus Christ. If you say that in Barcelona, they will literally execute you. By the way.
No, I'm saying that because he's got a World Cup trophy. You know, I mean in that sense. You know. So like Sebastian's right though. Like you can't use trophies all the time, but I feel like it depends on the context of for being real. Like the context is important. You know, poor guy. Because he joined a crap club, that's why. But I finally win Bundesliga. Ian Rush above Kane. Steve Trippier. Do you guys think Ian Rush is above Kane or no?
I mean, Ian Rush did.
Honestly, I don't know.
Times.
I didn't watch Ian Rush. I'm not 68 years old.
He has loads of goals and many spells at Liverpool.
I mean,
Steve Trippier. Well, you gotta go. Peace, guys. All right. Bye, Lukey. Hoffenheim been crap this season. I know, guys. I know Hoffenheim been.
But it's away.
Bayern always have a hard time struggling against Hoffenheim for some reason. Like Hoffenheim is a bogey team for Bayern. I'm not even joking around when I say this. Hoffenheim. I've seen Hoffenheim beat Bayern before in the last couple of seasons. It's happened before, guys. So
yeah, it's Frankfurt, Mönchengladbach, and yeah.
I'm gonna ask Ian Rush.
Yeah.
Okay,
And Bolcom as well.
Ian Wright
Yeah,
or Harry?
Balkan's also.
You
Okay,
take out Ian Wright's trophies, all of them, and put him against Hurricane. Who do you guys rate higher?
I don't know.
Or who's better?
It's hard to say, man. I can't really comment because I didn't really watch Ian Wright, so I'm not gonna pretend I do. But yeah, anyway, let's move, guys. Let's get back on topic. Bayern lose rest of their matches. We'll be there, dude. And Bayern somehow choked this Bundesliga.
We'll be there.
If that somehow happens, company you might get sacked if that happens.
He
No.
will get sacked if that happens, if they don't win. But okay.
It won't happen. It won't happen. That's too good to be true.
Now everyone says it won't happen, but watch it happen now for some
Okay,
weird reason.
so you might as well say Real Madrid are winning the La Liga now.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not.
Well,
I never said that.
Okay, let's move. Trust cool guy, low. By the way, mine is low key through. All right, Prime Barca.
Yeah.
Barca losing every game. I don't. Huh?
Oh my god, that's shameless.
Bayern.
Now, I would love to say, I would love to see Barca lose every game and lose the league. But
So you want Inter to beat us? We got this on record, right?
no.
I don't think that's happening, but yeah.
No, I would love to see it because I don't like Barca also because of a certain thing that's happened in history. But like, I want Barca to win the Champions League. So
Okay, guys. Okay. Dortmund's missing UCL. I don't. Oh, IDGF. Okay, yeah, they'll get UCL. We'll be there. Tennis wrong. Dortmund ain't made a trust. Dortmund relegation next year. They're not getting relegated, guys. Let's not go too far. Oh, Ian Wright, go. Real Madrid win La Liga. Real Madrid relegation 2026. Oh, you guys going way too far.
we'll be there.
No.
Yamal Ballon d'Or this
Impossible.
season. Maybe Jamal
Okay,
Jamal winning the. Oh no, not this league. Oh god.
All right, time for the final league, guys. And you know what?
Not the Liga. Why not Liga?
Okay, so,
Oh yeah, the best competitive
Okay.
league
How
of
about the
them
league
all.
on?
okay, guys. So let's discuss, guys. So, guys, is it over for Inter?
Yes,
Yeah, I think so.
and I'm so happy.
Napoli's fixtures are much more easier than Inter's.
No trouble for these pricks. I
mean,
have
they
more.
don't have it to win.
We'll have more trophies than these pricks this year.
Can't they
We
yet
can hold
again?
We can.
Oh
hold
yeah,
them.
that reminds me. We also have to discuss. Well, look at the Copa Italia real quick, obviously. So we have our final,
Yeah.
guys. We got it is Bologna versus Milan.
Yeah, if we don't
I think Milan should win this.
if we don't beat
There.
these Bolognese, I'm actually down with Italian football. If we
Oh.
don't beat this Italian Bolognese,
Milan just
Bolognese.
smashed Inter. That was the most surprising way to do it.
it's not
Nah, they
surprised because we own them. So.
Okay, so Sebastian, Sebastian, you're saying Milan is going to win the Coppa Italia, right?
Just give me a trophy.
The
All
Super
right.
Coppa Italia.
Honestly, I've given up on the league. Honestly, like fully.
Yeah, league is done. Yeah, league is done.
Since the January, but like
So, guys,
the league, I don't give a crap. I don't even watch the league games. Like I watch them for the big games, but
okay.
honestly, being ninth is disgusting. Honestly.
Okay, guys. So guys, which team is winning the Serie A, guys? Which team are you guys backing?
Forza Napoli.
I mean, I've actually always have been sticking with Napoli to win the Scudetto, and this was before they lost back-to-back Inter. I've been saying Napoli to win the Scudetto. I was there early, even when it was like Inter a little bit ahead, and Napoli had that dipped in form. But yeah, Napoli. We'll obviously see how they do in the remaining 4 games of the season. Favorable one of games. Obviously now with Inter, practically, I'll be honest, now really I think they'll focus on what's the Champions League. See how that goes. I'll be honest, you just never know how football works. Like Inter haven't won the last 4 games, competitive games, drew with Bayern and lost 3 consecutive. it's typical somehow of football that Inter then go on to
Yeah,
do
the way how they lost to Bologna, that bicycle kick at the end was crazy good.
Yeah, last week. So
Yeah, you know what's crazy, guys? Inter haven't scored a goal in the last 3 games. That's wild.
yeah.
That's
It's
wild.
Last 3
Milan.
games, yeah.
Now in comes Dr. Barcelona.
No, Dr. Milan.
They're gonna get
Yeah.
thrashed by Barcelona by the way they're playing.
Yeah, we'll be
Oh yeah,
there.
by the
We'll
way,
be there.
thank-
Visca Barca. Visca
I
Barca.
I don't know. I just
guys,
think
I'm not-
football works in strange ways.
No,
just-
pray for
I
Inter.
don't-
Pray for Inter, by the way.
Okay, guys. So, guys, what are we saying, guys, for this Serie A, guys? So, are we? I'm gonna agree with 10. I'm gonna go Napoli now. I think Napoli's gonna do this now. I think Inter's
Honestly,
giving up with the league. I think Inter's going all in for the Champions League now.
Yeah.
So,
Napoli, they
Patrick,
bought
man, who do you
him.
got? Patrick, who do you got, man?
Well-
Napoli or Inter?
Well, maybe it's Napoli. Maybe Napoli could do it. Maybe Napoli can do it. But Inter have the most easiest matches that they can get in the Serie A. But unfortunately, I'm going to go with Napoli at the end because Napoli going for a second Serie A title in 3 years, their second Scudetto in 3 years would be incredible. Would be incredible to see how Napoli can do it after their worst campaign in 2023-24. But getting Scudetto this year will be incredible.
I don't get it. Why do people want Inter to win the league because of me? Because it feels like it.
All right. So So Sebastian, man, you're going Napoli, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Steve,
I think Napoli have been more consistent. And honestly, Conte is true. Like, you give Conte any team except Spurs, he'll win you the league. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
You take this Napoli team, who, in my opinion, like quality-wise, they're not even top 3 in Serie A, quality-wise. But Conte is finding a way with these players, like McTominay, Lukaku. Like, Conte always finds a way to win trophies, except at Spurs. I mean, what does Napoli have to worry about, really? But let's be honest. Lecce, Genoa, Parma. Okay, Parma could be a sneaky one because Parma has been very good this year at home. But yeah, Napoli is probably gonna get 3 wins. I could a draw against Parma, but they still win the league.
All right. So guys, I think all of us. So Steve, man, you're going with Napoli too, right?
Yeah, Napoli. It's the best achievement they will ever get, especially losing Cavaschellia, Oshman, and Zelensky. It's still and Kim J, and they still do the business. Impressive by Conte.
I still think 2023 is better, but I mean this will be good too, I suppose. But yeah,
McTominay and Lukaku have been brilliant. They don't even have the top scorers in the league, and they still get these points. It's massive.
Okay, so guys, which team? Okay, guys. Now let's talk about the loser race, guys. 4th place. So, guys, is it going to be Juventus? I mean, it has to be, right?
I don't know.
I think it must be, but I would love Bologna. But
honestly, I don't know who Bologna has.
I would love to see Bologna or Roma do it, but
who's that guy?
First of all, I don't know who. Let me speak. I don't know. Bologna has Lazio, right? Is it at home?
Let me check.
Because it's really.
No, they don't have Lazio.
And the funny thing is that Coppa Italia is after.
Why do they have 33 games? Why do they have 33 games?
No, because they're playing tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I mean, Bologna, they only probably have the cup final.
Ooh, this game is going to be interesting, guys. Bologna Juventus.
I mean, I think if Bologna wins against Juve, I think they get the top 4.
So, guys, what are we saying, guys?
Because I think they beat Udinese. And they most likely. Oh yeah, they play Milan twice. That's funny. They probably lose both. I'm sorry, Juventus. They're fourth.
Ooh, guys, this is a pretty tough fixture list for Juventus. Bologna, Lazio, both away from home, back to back. Udinese, then Venezia. Bro, this is a bit of a hard schedule for you.
Honestly, I think Juventus miss on top 4.
Wow. So Tenerife, man. As my Juventus
Juventus fan.
As my prediction expert, is Juve
That's
really going to
shady.
miss out on Champions League? Is Juve really going to miss out on Champions League?
Oh God.
Is your 10? Is your beloved Juventus gonna miss out on top 4? That's what it's asking.
I mean, at least I support a better black and white team. But yeah, I think for Juventus,
So you support Juventus?
Okay, let it finish.
Newcastle or Botafogo, or Angers.
Let's get
yeah,
to the
I think what do you call this? Juventus in Champions League. I don't know. You know what? I'll say yes, and I think Bologna beats Milan in the Coppa Italia.
Oh my God,
Wow.
you're so shameless. You're so shameless. I swear to God, you won't my downfall. Oh yeah, don't forget you said Juventus. You said final, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
maybe you are a
okay.
Juventus fan. I mean,
Okay,
the,
guys, so
the
what are
fact
we
that you said, the fact that you also say Bologna will beat Milan in the final, like, it shows that you might be Juve fan.
Okay, guys. So, guys, what are we saying, guys? So Patrick, man, who you got for getting top 4? I'm gonna go with Juventus. They better get top 4 because, bro, if they don't get top 4, I might do a mercy stream for that.
It's you. I'm gonna say Juve. Juve is gonna get the top 4.
Honestly, AD, I'm not looking at Juventus, Bologna, Lazio, Fiorentina. I'm looking at Roma because like they have like 18 winnings or 18 games without L.
Guys, they're the most informed Serie A team, even more informed than Napoli.
Yeah, and they play. Can you check the schedule? Because I know they're Fiorentina next. Like they're not that.
Unbeaten in 18 games. That's great.
I mean, this is a tough schedule, but that's doable for Roma with this form. 18 without a loss.
So Sebastian, man, you might have to help Roma out and say, "Hey, Roma, man, we know we can't get Champions League, but we don't want Juve to get the Champions League. So let us win."
I have something up my sleeve, so
okay.
I can do
Sebastian,
something.
I got a question. Because I remember a few years ago, guys, I'm not even joking when I say this. I remember Atalanta purposely lost a match to Milan at home so that Milan could get back in the Champions League. Do you think Milan would do something like that? They say, "Hey, we know we can't get Champions League, but we'll let you
Well,
guys."
fuck it. I would be fine with a trophy and then qualify for Europe that way. But yeah, like just give Roma the one. I don't care. Like the league the league is already dead for Milan. The league is already dead. Like, why not? Just give Roma the 3-0 victory. Like, yeah,
okay, you know what? Roma's actually not bad.
Invade the pitch and then give them the 3-0 win.
But guys, I'm not actually joking around though. Milan actually purposely got. If Milan didn't win that game, they wouldn't have got Champions League that season. It's true.
That was Atalanta. This is why I respect Atalanta more than Juventus, Bologna, and this cup, especially Inter. Bump cup. No trouble. Just say.
Okay, 10 of that.
I'm the reason Inter won't win a treble, and I'm gonna be the reason that Barcelona win a treble.
Wow. Okay, Steve, man. Is Juventus gonna get Champions League?
I think they just edge it out, despite the point gap between like 4th and 8th is very close. But I think they just do it. They're scraping.
Because, bro, if Juventus don't get Champions League, that'll be embarrassing. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah. I mean, they probably cheat their way to UCL, probably. Well, not knowing how Juventus works. So.
Okay, so 10. Would it be embarrassing if Juventus don't get Champions League?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree as well. So, but like I said, man, maybe Bologna or Roma could do this. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I think it's between these 3 teams. These Lazio, I don't trust them. Fiorentina, I don't
maybe Fiorentina has their confidence.
Yeah, I don't think Fiorentina's going to do it. So I think it's really between these 3 teams. I think these 3 teams are battling out.
So I'm the reason why I could be the reason why teams doesn't win trebles, and I could be the reason why my club will go trophies.
All right, guys. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. So hope you guys did
At
enjoy.
least it might not be the worst season for Milan after if they win 2 trophies.
And then just give me the trophy. I want other trophies in this world that even more. So for this Coppa Italia, is a bonus for me.
Yeah, so guys, let's go ahead and read some guys' final comments. We're going to wrap it up, guys. We're not going to look at the other leagues for today.
We're not going to check the biggest league in the world, Allsvenskan, because obviously the big gun is first. Well, AD, respect the Swedish league. Respect the Swedish league. Please, respect the Swedish league.
Okay, let's move. Inter Milan sellers night as well.
Oh my God, this night.
No, it won't happen. That's not happening.
Okay,
guys, I'm gonna say this right now. If Atalanta somehow manages to win the Serie A, I'm gonna go.
Funny
crazy.
enough, Milan can end up the same trophies as Barca this season. Still,
guys, let's be real. It's not gonna happen, right? 10. It's not gonna happen, right?
Yeah, they.
If Atalanta wins the league from this position, bigger than Leicester.
Yeah.
Yes, I said it.
Whoa. All right, we'll have a combo for that another time. But well, first of all, let's see if that even happens.
Visca Barca, by the way.
10-0 against Inter.
Visca Barca will be there. I will be a Barca fan, AD.
Seriously?
Until the final. AD, I'll be AD. I'll be a Barca fan for the semi-final. AD, I'll be a Barca fan for the semi-final, but when you play PSG in the final, I'll be a PSG fan.
I think you face PSG in the final. I'm still sticking with my prediction.
We'll
PSG Barca final.
We'll be there.
Okay, Sebastian, just a hypothetical question. What if Arsenal makes the final? Will you still support Arsenal?
I mean, I support Barca in that case.
I would support Barca.
And if Barca wins the UCL against Arsenal, I will learn the Barca anthem and I come to stream.
Yeah, if Barca wins the UCL, I hope
against
one of
Arsenal.
Rafinha or Yamal wins the Ballon d'Or.
If you beat Arsenal in the final, I come on stream, I sing the Barca anthem.
Okay, now you're over excited, Angelo. Now let's worry about it. I'm in both legs. Nah, since you're all winning with the big board. Easiest win. 3-0 first leg, 1-1 second leg. 4-1 Barca events.
Barca, you know, this is why I will have Barca in my heart. Because you'll beat Inter, I know it. But then you'll actually save my life again and give me my UCL winner prediction. Thank you, Barca.
Did 10 say Juventus UCL final?
Yes,
do you regret picking Juventus to make the final?
Don't forget, he predicted PSG to go out early. So, yeah, you predicted Liverpool to go out.
I did too, but as soon as it went to penalties, I knew we lose. Because Donnarumma was good.
Oh, 10, didn't you predict Liverpool to beat PSG?
I don't think I actually predicted anyone in that.
Okay, 10. Okay, let's get back on topic, guys.
Yeah.
So 10, do you regret picking Juventus UCL final?
Had they beat PSV, we'll play Arsenal, beat Arsenal, play well.
You're so shameless. You're so shameless.
Yeah, but
I mean, 10.
Let it finish.
The only W in the Champions League, whatever, is now if Inter wins it. That's the only way I can have a W.
Oh my God! No, that's an L. That's an L for me. Anyone in that UCL except Barca and PSG is an L for me. I mean, 10.
Barca are the favorites, but PSG have a show.
10. Can you predict when AD will get 3,000 subscribers?
Yeah, he did. Blood's gonna carry Barca. Juventus mid. AD, remember Juventus unbeaten streak? That will happen.
No, if Conte will, I swear, if Conte wins
Ballon d'Or, no, I don't think so.
I'm done. I'm literally done with football now.
I think you like France, bro.
Conte can't win the Ballon d'Or. Sorry.
Conte?
Okay.
I had Rafinha and Yamal. Are you kidding?
It won't happen.
And Henry? Yeah.
Okay,
I will. So, these upcoming weeks for Conference League, and I will be a Chelsea and Barca fan. I'm saying it now.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up with you guys. So guys, hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. Remember, guys, on Wednesday we're gonna have our Champions League stream, guys. on Wednesday.
Alle
Oh yeah,
Paris.
probably. All right, give us Napoli thoughts. Is possibly a mystery on now. Huh?
Yeah. Nah, they won't. I mean, I think it's meaning that is it possible that Napoli could miss it, the Scudetto?
There's always a chance.
Oh, guys, I forgot to ask you guys this question. So, if Inter and Napoli finish level on points, we have a playoff match, right?
I will be there. Give it to me.
Okay, so I just want to make sure, right? Am I right in saying this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be there.
It's
We'll
fun.
be there.
It's fun being unbeaten.
Napoli
in official
McTominay is on fire, man.
Oh
He
my
should have
god!
scored a hat trick
Nick
today. But
Nick Sauce last minute dagger, the playoff winner against Inter.
We'll be there. But guys,
It's-
anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. So we're gonna have our Champions League stream on Wednesday, guys, and then we'll have our Europa
Oui,
League
allez,
on
pareil.
Thursday. And then, guys, like I said, guys, big stuff coming up. And then hopefully later tomorrow, guys, we'll have the Barca Inter full preview out on the channel. I'm not sure. I'll try my best to do a full preview with my guest. And yeah, we'll see you guys there. And obviously Tuesday we have the PSG Arsenal game, video reaction. And then Wednesday, obviously, have the game, and then we'll do a live stream for it. So, anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. You guys like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.